Hey guys, this video is gonna be about the Corey Kitchen accusations. No, this is not gonna be one of those videos like, you won't believe the accusations that happened to Corey Kitchen. Corey Kitchen got canceled. Hashtag cancellation. Where they like have like the big text on the thumbnail and like an arrow points into Corey or something. Like, no, I'm probably not even gonna bring up his name in the title. Probably gonna be like Jaala rants for however long this video is. But what I want to say is that I feel like both sides, like all sides except maybe Corey, because he hasn't even put out a response yet, have been handling the situation very poorly, in my opinion. Like, you'd think since like a large amount of Corey fans like have been watching them since they were young and are adults now, that we'd handle this a lot better. But I guess not. So first, let's start off with the whole essay thing. Yes, I know he did not essay her. I know that. What I'm gonna say is that I don't completely blame people for coming to that conclusion. So basically, if you don't know why, the reason people have been coming to a conclusion that Corey essayed his ex-girlfriend is because after like making the accusations of emotional abuse, she posted a video, and in the video, Corey made a joke about doing fetish stuff to her in her sleep. And while I get she did not directly say that she had a problem with that comment or joke or that he essayed her, like think about it for like a second. If someone did something very sucky to you and so you decide you want to like make a call out or whatever, like make accusations, and you put that out there, and you're thinking what to post right after, out of all like the possible images or videos you might have together, you choose the one where they say something in really poor taste and don't provide extra context for it, and then expect people to not see that and be like, whoa, that's kind of, that's not good, that's bad. He's This is proof that he's been treating her badly, you know? Like, I get that was probably not her intentions to like make people assume things, but it's not surprising that people assume things if you waited to add extra context. And don't take this as me saying that every single thing she accuses him of was 100% false or incorrect. And this kind of leads me to my next point. I can't stand how much misinformation in general has been going around about this whole thing. Like, for example, how people are saying, oh, she 100% lied, and their proof is a fake account that was made this month. Like, guys, if you're going to accuse her of making fake screenshots, the least you can do is make sure the account saying that she lied isn't posting fake posts and isn't a fake account. And also another thing with the Corey fans in this situation, and this is coming from a Corey fan, okay? I understand. I get it. I've been watching Corey since I've been in elementary school. I didn't like necessarily see him as a father figure, I guess, because like I don't know him like that. But I did very much look up to him. I thought he was very cool, and I adored his content, and I still like his content. And I get it. I get it. When you see someone who's portrayed themselves as this like really cool, sweet, kind, loving person, it's going to be hard to like process and believe that they can do something really bad. I understand that. But also remember, we do not know him personally. None of us know him personally, except like people who are his friends and family members. We are not living his life. So to be like, oh no, Corey would never do anything bad ever, ever, and try to attack people for being like, hey guys, we don't know him personally. Maybe we shouldn't automatically assume that she's lying about everything. It's kind of crazy. I especially dislike a lot of the comments coming from Corey fans, mostly the male fans. And don't take this as me saying that men are bad or anything, okay? But a lot of them are just saying stuff that feels so icky to me. Like, why are you calling her a fat ass? because she lied when one, the proof that she lied isn't real, and two, like this has nothing to do with her weight or her appearance. Like, why are you bringing that up? Or how when I first like saw the allegations, because what happened was I got home from hanging out with my friends. I was sleepy, so I fell asleep. Woke up in the middle of the night. First thing I see, the allegations. And while I was like looking on TikTok at different videos, trying to find more context about what was happening, I found a video that was basically like debunking the Corey Kenshin allegations or whatever. And one of the points they made was talking about how, oh, as you can see in her profile picture, she clearly doesn't respect herself because of the way she dresses. Therefore, she didn't get essayed. What? So are people who get essayed supposed to dress like nuns for the rest of their life? Like what? Like that whole like point right there reminds me of how like often it is for people who are victims of SA to like have it be blamed on what they're wearing. It just feels icky and weird. Like there's no point in bringing up stuff like that. That makes no sense. Y'all are bashing her for everything but like what is being actually said and presented by her. Like what? And I get it. I get it's okay to be like upset about what's going on and stuff. But that's not the way to handle this at all. Like, stop sending death threats to her. Stop sending death threats to Corey. Most of us are adults now. Most of us have been watching it for years and are adults now. You'd think that we'd be able to handle this much better, but no. Like, what? And also, another thing I can't stand is the amount of people, like, going, like, new gen fan, you guys were never real fans, blah, 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 towards people who, like, might have been slightly worried that Corey might have been a bad person. Like, one, why are we having a competition about who's a real fan or not in a serious situation like this? Like, why? Like, that's so stupid. To a large amount of the fans that were disappointed were people who are adults right now and have been fans of him for years. Like, sorry, not every person's gonna immediately jump to protect, not necessarily protect, but defend someone that they don't even know because they like that person's content. Like what? Like love him, but he's literally just a guy. He's not like a superhero or anything. He's just a guy on the internet doing what he loves, I guess. And also, let me make this clear: I'm not like specifically on Corey's side or specifically on I forgot her name, but I'll say the accuser's side. I'm mostly neutral about this. But it just feels silly to automatically assume that someone was never a real fan of Corey just because they're willing to hold him accountable if he actually did something bad. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here because my phone's about to die and I also don't want this to get super long and stuff. But yeah, to sum this all up, we need to handle this better and situations like this in general better. There have been situations where stuff like this happened in the past and you'd think we don't learn from our mistakes, but no, people are still unable to handle stuff like this. And I honestly feel like a lot of this wouldn't have even happened if this was just like if the person accusing Corey of this handled it differently, honestly. But yeah, I think before we all jump at each other's throats, we just need to wait for Corey to respond and then be able to put this whole story together. And then we can come to conclusions and stuff.